if you have seen agenda which was sent to you via WhatsApp, it is known as HPL talk. If you have not seen, thank you Edwin. The reason we put Edwin earlier because we had to leave for emergency. Thanks Edwin for still doing your role. Right. This is HPL. I'm sure that you all have seen your CC manual, right? And some of you are carrying it, good for you. And others, you have known your competent leadership manual. But then as you go on your communication track where you do advanced manuals, which we're going to have 2 speakers today. Just my timing is 46 minutes. 4 by 6. As you're doing that, we do this HPL high performance leadership, which is part of ALS, which I have started doing it. Yes. Which I have started doing this. So what I'm going to explain today, which I'm supposed to do at my club, but just because it's a joint meeting, and fortunately I have 1 member from my club now. So which is good for me to do that. Yes, Ajit, thank you so much for just making it on time. I want to explain, but then this is also a place where fewer people sitting in this room are my HPL committee. Why we do HPL? Because one of the things we learn in Toastmasters is called servant leadership. It's not about authority, it's not about power, it's about service. Why? Because none of us get paid to do the role we are doing it. Even the pizza is order, you want to share later money. None of us get paid for the being club officer or any meeting roles you do, or you serve as club officer, district officer, or any level you do at any event. You don't really get paid. Max to max, you get a token of appreciation. Because in Toastmasters, we believe in service leadership. Now, in terms of service leadership, there are 3 things, there are 6 things which form this service leadership, which are mentioned in this book, HPL. First is vision and values. What is the vision of a leader and what value he or she wants to bring by doing this particular project. And second is direction. Which direction we want to go with this particular project. Third is persuasion. Does the leader have persuasion? Now, when I believe in persuasion, I also believe that manipulation is wrong. Which means that we persuade people to do something right. Especially think, when we are working and you have people under you, it's easy to say do this job, but they know that they're going to get fired. Especially if you're boss and you are the boss. But if you're working with a group of people where you're not paying them, you technically have no responsibility or no authority over them. It takes a lot of persuasion to tell them. It takes a lot of persuasion to get all these people together to organize something because you are not paying anybody. And that's part of Toastmasters, that's part of leadership where we serve people but we persuade them to do right or what is good for them. Another is we need the support because everything is about team. No event is one-man show because when it is one-man island, it's definitely not leadership. Then you development, how you develop the entire project, and finally is appreciation because every leader believes in appreciation. Now, one of the way Toastmasters International appreciates us is by the awards you get end of the term. Like the one when you finish CC, you get certain things. For example, I got these 2. It was appreciation by my friend Kenglan. Both of them given by I. Thank you so much. It was not by TI. So yes, that was appreciation as a friend we developed and we were area directors last term. In my HPL project, I am doing something which is out of Toastmasters because in HPL you can choose any project related or not related to Toastmasters. Which means that a lot of people do some, which is they feel it's a high performance leadership for them. Why? Because they feel that for me, organizing a club contest, an area contest, or a certain special YLP or speech club is a big thing because I've organized nothing in my life. So they make it as the HPL project and there is no rule they can't. Some of them, they do different things. They organize events which are partially Toastmasters, partially from outside people, and they do joint events with corporates related, and they will do an event. For example, I have a friend who did a charity run, and 1,000 people participated there. That was fun, right? I'm like, that is fun. Because doing a charity run and getting 1,000 people to take part from your university is a big thing. That's what Dinesh did for his HPL. Oh. So he just told me this evening when I told him I'm going to HPL talk. For me, what I'm doing is that I'm part of the safety council in my organization, where I work as internal safety coordinator for my company. I am organizing International Shell Safety Day on 11th of May. So for each country, one person is responsible. So this year I asked to be responsible for Malaysia, which means that my events are going to start from this 20th April, and there will be events, pre-safety day events or a safety day event by Shell Malaysia throughout the country. Each region, not each state, each region, east, west, north, south, including Sabah, Sarawak. Two in Sarawak. And finally, the grand finale will be in Central. So for that, my entire team, who will be working under me for this particular project, will be based with the Shell Malaysia staff, right, which includes the Shell country manager, Shell safety manager for Malaysia, and of course the global team who oversees this particular project. And yes, but my guidance committee who are guiding me are the people who are Toastmasters, because outside they don't understand. So yes, I communicate with them, and few of them are sitting here where I communicate with them that this is my project. Why I'm doing this event? Not a division contest, not an area event, not a speech craft, which I've done. Because I realized that organizing an event with a group of volunteers is very hard for me personally. That is not my strength. Because to organize, you need to have the diligence, be diligent, be calculative, planning, very meticulous at some certain times, which definitely is not my strength. So I felt that organizing an event based in Central throughout the country will be a big challenge for me. And I thought that will be a good one for me to do high performance leadership. And one of the targets for this one would be that out of the 10 events in this country, which will include roughly involvement of up to 1,000 people, different parts of the country. So that will be my achievement, to organize it and make it a grand finale on 11th of May. So thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you so much for your time. And now I change back to TME. So you can applause for me.